शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। कठोपनिषद अध्याय 1 वल्ली 2 मंत्र 13। एतच्छ्रुत्वा संपरिगृह्य मर्त्यः प्रवृह्य धर्म्यम् अणुमेतमाप्य समोदते मोदनीयगुं हि लब्ध्वा विवृतगुं सद्म नचिकेतसं मन्ये। We have seen the Moola. Now we will go to the Bhāshya. Kincha etad atmatattvam yadaham vakshyami tat shrutva acharya prasadat samyak atmabhavena परिगृह्य उपादाय मर्त्यः मरणधर्मा धर्मादनपेतं धर्म्यं प्रवृह्य उद्यम्य पृथक्कृत्य शरीरादेः अणुं सूक्ष्मं एतं आत्मानं आप्य प्राप्य समर्थ्यः विद्वान् मोदते मोदनीयं हर्षणीयं आत्मानं लब्ध्वा। किंच moreover in the previous 2 mantras Yama described the result of Atmajnana. The result of Atmajnana in the form of freedom from samsara as well as Paramananda Prapti. Now, in this mantra also, in the previous mantra, he talked about samsara nivritti. In this mantra, he is talking about another result of Atma Jnana, which is Ananda Prapti. Kincha. Kincha means in addition to the result mentioned in the previous mantra. In the previous mantra, the result that was mentioned was Shoka Nivritti, Harsha Shoka Nivritti, or Samsara Nivritti. In addition to that, there is one more aspect of the result, Ananda Prapti. Etad Atma Tattvam. This Atma Tattva. What is this Atma Tattva? Yad Aham Vakshyami, which I will speak, which I will teach you. That is the significance of Etad, this. This means which I am going to teach. Tat Shutva. Shutva, having done Shravana, having listened to the teaching, Acharya Prasadat, and the listening happens with the grace of Acharya, Acharya Prasadat. Bhāshyakara clarifies, not YouTube Prasadat, not recording Prasadat, Acharya Prasadat. One has to go to an Acharya, Acharyavan Purusho Veda. So, Acharya Prasadat Shutva. The Shravana happens only because of the grace of the Acharya. The Acharya should be willing to teach, willing to unfold the knowledge. The Acharya cannot be employed. I will employ an Acharya. It will not work when it comes to Vedanta. You can employ any other teacher, yoga teacher, I will employ. But a Vedanta Acharya cannot be employed. It is not an employment. It is Acharya Prasadat. Do service to the Acharya. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Pranipata. Do namaskara to the Acharya. And do seva to the Acharya. And then request for the teaching. Pariprashnena. Pariprashna includes requesting for the teaching. Adhihi bhagavo brahmeti. And then when the Acharya is convinced that the Shishya deserves the knowledge because of his qualities, his chitta shuddhi, and his attitude, when the Guru feels the Shishya is really deserving, then he will bless the Shishya with the jnana, with the teaching. Therefore, Acharya Prasadat. The teaching is the grace of the Acharya. It is not a service of the Acharya. Acharya does not teach as an employee. So, Acharya Prasadat Shutva. And then Samparigrihya. After Shravana, as a result of Shravana, one understands properly. Samparigrihya, Sam Upasarga. Bhāshyakara gives the meaning of Sam Upasarga. Samyak, properly, grasping properly. Samyak Parigrihya, understanding properly. And what is proper understanding? Bhāshyakara explains, Atma Bhavena, as one's own self, as one's own Atma, understanding the Brahman, the truth, as oneself. Aham Brahmasmi iti jnanam. This jnana is proper understanding. So, samyak implies Atma Bhavena. Parigrihya is equal to upadaya, receiving, grasping, understanding properly. Martyaha, who understands? A Martyaha. Who does Shravana? Martyaha. Martyaha means one who is subject to death. A mortal means a samsari. Martyaha is equal to Marana Dharma. One who has death as his attribute. Before Shravana and before Jnana, he was a Martyaha. He was a samsari. But after Jnana, he becomes Amritaha, a samsari. Dharmyam. So there are some adjectives to the Atma. Dharmyam, Anum. Two descriptions are given in this mantra. Already in the previous mantra, Yama gave some other descriptions. Guhahitam, Gahvareshtham, ityadi. Here he gives some more descriptions of the Atma. One description is Dharmyam. Dharmyam means Dharmat Anapetam Dharmyam. It is not excluded from Dharma. It does not transgress Dharma. Therefore, it is called Dharmyam. To understand the significance of this word, we should keep in mind the following verse. In following verse, Nachiketa describes the Atma as Anyatra Dharmat. It is distinct from Dharma. And there Bhāshyakara describes Dharma as the karma enjoined by the Shastra. The karmas that are enjoined by the Shastra are called Dharma. The Atma is distinct from Dharma. It transcends Dharma. Mark my words. Please note my words. It transcends dharma. What does it mean when I say it transcends dharma? It does not come under the domain of dharma. The Vedokta karmas, the Shastrokta karmas, the actions, and the factors associated with the action, Kriya, Karaka, and Phala. Actions, factors related to the action, and the result of the action. That is what the dharma includes. Atma transcends all those. Atma transcends the action, all the accessories of action, karakas, as well as phala, result of the action. Because it is nishkriyaha, as we have seen in Vedanta, in Bhagavad Gita class. Nishkriyatvat. It transcends kriya karaka phala. Nishkriyatvat and nirdvaitatvat, advayatvat. It is ekameva advitiyam. There is no duality. Therefore, it transcends dharma, the Vedokta karmas. It does not come under the domain of dharma. Then the Purvamimamsaka, he will naturally get a question. If someone is a Purvamimamsaka, a karmatha, he has committed all his life for Vaidika karmas, and for him the karma enjoined by the Shastra alone is acceptable as a dharma. Anything that is not dharma, anything that is not in keeping with the dharma, is not acceptable to him. Therefore, he will get a question. The Atma Tattva that you are teaching, if it is distinct from dharma, if it is anyatra dharmat, then it will transgress dharma. It will be adharma. It will be dharmat apetam. It will be excluded, and it will be transgressing the dharma. Therefore, I don't want to study Atma. Purvamimamsaka will say this. As it transcends the dharma, as it transgresses the dharma, it is not acceptable to me, because I will accept only dharma. Purvamimamsaka says. Then, as an answer to Purvamimamsaka, the Shruti says, this is dharmyam. Even though it is not in the domain of dharma, as far as Vedokta karmas are concerned, yet it does not transgress dharma, because the Atma Tattva is revealed by the same Veda which reveals all your karmas. Therefore, since the Atma Tattva is revealed by the same Veda Pramana, it does not transgress dharma. It is not against dharma. Though it is not a karma, and therefore you cannot call it a dharma, yet it is not against dharma. Instead, it is very much in keeping with the dharma. Because all the dharmas that are enjoined in the Shastra are ultimately meant for understanding the Atma Tattva. Therefore, Atma Tattva or Atma Jnana is a fulfillment of all dharmas. All dharmas find a fulfillment in the Atma Tattva, in the Atma Jnana. Because there is a clear statement in Brihadaranyaka-upanishad. Tametam vedānuvacanena brahmana vividishanti yajñena dānena tapasa anāshakena. Tametam vedānuvacanena brahmana vividishanti. So yajna, dana, tapas, all these are dharma. Vedānuvacana, yajna, dana, tapas. That is what the Karma Kanda enjoins as a dharma. All the Vedokta karmas can be included under yajna, dana and tapas. Yajñodanam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. And the Shruti Vakya says that all yajna, dana and tapas are meant for understanding the Atma. Vividishanti. Tametam Atmanam vividishanti. They desire to know the Atma, means they desire to get the Atma Jnana by means of yajna, dana, tapas, etc. Therefore, Atma Jnana is the fulfillment of all the dharmas. Therefore, it is not against dharma. It does not transgress dharma. Though it transcends dharma, it does not transgress dharma. Therefore, dharmyam, dharmad anapetam dharmyam, does not transgress dharma, does not violate dharma. So that is the idea conveyed by dharmyam. Anum etam apya. So dharmyam pravrihya. Yeah, there is a word pravrihya. Pravrihya means udyamya, lifting up, pulling up. Pulling up means Shariradehe prithakritya, separating it from body, etc. Referring to Atmanatma Viveka, distinguishing the Atma from the body, mind, senses, and so on. means doing Atmanatma Viveka. Atmanatma Viveka is an important aspect in the process of knowing the Atma. Anum means Sukshmam. Anum means Sukshmam, very subtle, not small. Anum does not mean quantity. Anu means it is subtle in nature. Etam Atmanam. Etam means Atmanam. See, here it is in Pullinga. That is why Bhāshyakara writes Atmanam. Whereas previously Etad was there, he said Atma Tattvam. Only the genders are different, that's all. Meaning is same. Apya. Apya is equal to Prapya, attaining. And this attainment is Praptasya Praptihi. It is not Apraptasya Praptihi. It is Praptasya Praptihi. Getting what you already have. Kanthachami Karavat. There is something called Kanthachami Karanyaya. Nowadays we can give the example of spectacles, glasses. This person is wearing glasses and he is searching for glasses. Where are my glasses? So then he is searching inside the room, outside the room, everywhere he tried to find it. Then someone comes and tells, already you are wearing your glasses. Then he discovers. Praptasya Prapti. Oh, I found my glasses. Already it is there. The traditional example is Kantha Chamikara. There is a Chamikara. Choker. Choker means, it is worn. Some of you may be having. I don't have. Okay. Choker. So it chokes the throat. So this lady is wearing choker. And then she searches for it. She thinks it is not there. It is lost. And she tries to find it everywhere. And if a woman loses her jewelry, she will start shedding tears. And she will put allegation on everyone. You stole it, you stole it. All problems, all emotional problems start. I have lost it. Then someone has to tell, you are already wearing it. And then she discovers it. It is Praptasya Prapti. What you are seeking is already within. In fact, you are what you are seeking. The seeker is not different from the sought. That is Prapti. Praptasya Prapti. Apya is Prapya. Saha Martyaha Vidwan. The Martyaha becomes Vidwan. He becomes a Jnani. And then modate, he rejoices, revels in satisfaction. Modaniyam is equal to harshaniyam, the source of happiness. Atmanam labdhva, modaniyam is Atma. The source of happiness is Atma. Labdhva, having attained the Atma, which is the source of all happiness, source of all satisfaction, he rejoices. He remains satisfied. Nitya triptaha. Tadevam vidham Brahma Sadma Bhavanam Nachiketasam Tvam Prati Apavratadvaram Vivratam Abhimukhi Bhutam Manye Moksharham Tvam Manye Ityabhiprayaha Tad evam vidham. This kind of Brahman, the Brahman as described before, Brahma, and Brahman is called Sadma. Sadma is equal to Bhavanam, home. Brahman is the home. That is what he was singing the other day. Mon cholo nijo niketone. Where is he? It is home. Home means it is the source of security. You find security in home. Likewise, when you find Brahman, you find security, free from all fear. Abhayam pratishtham vindate. Brahman is Abhaya, fearless. When you discover Brahman, you become free from all fears. That is why it is the home, the abode. Sadma is Bhavanam. Nachiketasam tvam prati apavratadvaram vivratam. Vivratam is equal to apavratadvaram, whose gates are wide open. Nachiketasam tvam prati, for you, O Nachiketa, for you, Nachiketa. Abhimukhi bhutam, and it is facing you. Abhimukhi bhutam. Tvam prati abhimukhi bhutam. It is facing towards you, welcoming you, with its doors wide open. Vivratam, it is the idea conveyed by Vivratam. So Vivratam means apavratadvaram abhimukhi bhutam. It has opened its door for you and it is facing you. Manye, I understand so. No, Bhāshyakara gives the purport of this statement. Vivratam sadma nachiketasam manye. मोक्षार्हं त्वां मन्ये इत्यभिप्रायः. त्वां मोक्षार्हं मन्ये. I understand that you are moksharhaha. You deserve moksha. You are ready for moksha. Ityarthaha. This is the ityabhiprayaha. This is the purport of the statement. अन्यत्र धर्मादन्यत्राधर्मात् अन्यत्रास्मात् कृताकृतात् अन्यत्र भूताच्च भव्याच्च यत्तत् पश्यसि तद्वद. Now, this is Nachiketa Uvacha. Statement of Nachiketa. He restates his question. Already he has asked for the Atma Tattva. But there, his question was not very clear. What happens after death? That was the form of the question. Now he forms his question once again. And here Nachiketa clarifies. He makes it more clear. From this question we can understand that Nachiketa is asking only for Brahmajnana. Nothing other than Brahmajnana. Anyat yat dharmat anyatra. Yat yad atma tattvam. The atma tattva, which is dharmat anyatra. It is distinct from dharma. Transcends dharma. And adharmat anyatra. In the meantime, it is distinct from adharma also. Dharmat anyatra, adharmat anyatra. Asmat krita kritat anyatra. It is distinct from krita and akrita. Asmat, this krita and akrita. Krita means karya, effect, and akrita means karana. Karya karana vilakshana. It is distinct from both karya and karana. It does not come under the domain of karya and karana. It is neither karya nor karana. Anyatra bhutaccha bhavyaccha. It is distinct from bhuta and bhavya. Bhuta means past. Bhavya means future. And we can include vartamana also, present also. it is free from past, present and future. Means it transcends limitation in terms of time. Yat tat pashyasi, you see that. So yat will go first. Yat dharmad anyatra, the one which is dharmad anyatra, etc. Tat pashyasi, you know that. Nachiketa tells Yama, you know that very well. You cannot say, I don't know. Tadvada, please tell me the same. Tat pashyasi, see there are two tats. Tat pashyasi, tadvada. So tat tvam pashyasi, you see that, means you know that. And tadvada, please tell me that. Yadi aham yogyaha prasannascha asi bhagavan mam prati anyatra dharmat shastriyat dharmanushtanat tatphalat tatkarakebhyascha पृथक भूतम इत्यर्थः यदि अहम योग्यः. Nachiketa tells this. Bhāshyakara adds some more things to the words of Nachiketa. Yadi aham yogyaha, if I deserve, I am yogyaha, if I deserve the Atmajnana, and prasannashchasi bhagavan mam prati, bhagavan, O Bhagavan, he is addressing Yama, his guru. Now Yama has become his guru. Mam prati, prasannaha asi, you are pleased with me. If I am competent, I am a deserving student, and you are pleased with me, then please tell me the Atma Tattva. And Nachiketa describes the Atma Tattva. Anyatra dharmat, distinct from dharma. Anyatra can be understood as anyat, distinct. So tral is swarthe, you can take it as swarthe. Dharmad anyat, distinct from dharma, means a transcending dharma. What is dharma? Shastriyat dharmanushtanat. The Shastriya dharma anusthana, the performance of the karmas that are enjoined by the Shastra. So dharma means karma, enjoined by the Shastra. Shastriyat dharmanushtanat, the very performance of the karmas. And tat phalat, also its result. Karakebhyascha, also its karakas, various factors of action. Prithak bhutam, it is prithak bhutam, it is distinct. It transcends them. Ityarthaha. This is the meaning of anyatra dharmat. So, anyatra dharmad is equal to shastriyat dharmanushthanat tatphalat tatkarakebhyascha prithak bhutam. So, dharma includes all the shastriya karma, their karaka and their phala. Kriya, karaka, phala that are enjoined by the Shastra. Atma transcends all of them. Atma is not any karaka of the action also. And it is not even phala. Tatha anyatra adharmat. Tatha anyatra adharmat. Tatha, similarly, likewise, adharmad anyatra, it is distinct from adharma also. Tatha anyatra asmat krita kritat. Tatha also asmat krita kritat anyatra. It is distinct from krita and akrita. Kritam karyam akritam karanam asmad anyatra. Krita kritat is samaharadvandva. Kritancha akritancha kritakritam. Tasmat kritakritat. Samaharadvandva. Asmat anyat. So asmat kritakritat. That is a vigraha vakya. The second asmat is a part of the vigraha vakya. Kritam karyam akritam karanam kritancha akritancha kritakritam asmat kritakritat anyatra. So asmat is this. Both kritam and akritam is this. This means what is objectifiable. Idam pratyaya yogya. Both karya and karana are idam pratyaya yogya. Therefore asmat, the first asmat. So karya, the whole universe is karya. What is the karana of the whole universe? Yeah. So in the Vedanta Shastra, you find that Brahman is introduced as the karana of the universe. Jagat Karanam Brahma. Even the Upanishads talk about that. Tasmadva etasmad atmana akashas sambhutaha. The Atma or Brahman is introduced as the Karana. In almost every Upanishad you will find this. Brahman is introduced as the Karana of the Jagat. Then how can you say Anyatrasmat krita kritat? There seems to be a contradiction. The Upanishad introduces Brahman as the Karana, Jagat Karana. Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayanti abhisamvishanti tad brahma tad vijijnasasva. In many places you will find this. Brahman is Jagat Karanam. But now the same Shruti says it is not Karana. Here we have to understand certain things. The Jagat is Mithya. If Jagat is Mithya, the Karana status of Brahman also will be Mithya. For example, Devadatta had no son. Aputraha Devadattaha. Devadatta dreamt, and in dream he got a son. And with respect to the dream son, he has become a father in dream. Therefore, his father's status is only with the reference to the dream son. Therefore, his father's status is also belongs to the dream. He does not have father's status in waking. From the standpoint of the waking reality, he has not become father. He has become a dream father. Devadatta is not dream, but his father's status is in dream. Similarly, when the Jagat is Mithya, the Karana status of Brahman is also Mithya. Therefore, from the absolute standpoint, Brahman is not Karana also. From the standpoint of the Jagat, if you take the Jagat as real, then Brahman becomes a Karana. As long as you think Jagat is real, you will also understand Brahman is the Karana. Therefore, the reality of the reality of the Karanatva of Brahman is only as far as Jagat is concerned. From the standpoint of the Jagat. Therefore, it is neither Karana nor Karya. Anyatrasmat krita kritat. Kincha anyatra bhutat cha atikrantat kalat bhavyach भविष्यतश्च तथा वर्तमानात् कालत्रयेण यन्न परिच्छिद्यते इत्यर्थः. किंच moreover अन्यत्र भूताच्च, it is distinct from bhuta, means it does not belong to the past. Brahman never becomes past. It is never past. Never past means what has become past? It is not there now. It existed before. To become past, it should not exist now. that is past. Past means gone. This flower will become past. No, this is not a real flower. So it won't become past so early. Anyway. So this flower will become past in a few minutes or in a few hours. This flower will become past. But the Brahman will never become past. Therefore, anyatra bhutat. Past means gone. Every object is flowing in a flux of time, in a stream of time. A few hours back, this flower was future. It was in future. A few hours back. Because it had not come, it was just budding. The flower was future. And then the flower came, now it has become present. Present flower. And after a while it will become past. If I want, I can make it past now also. But if I allow it, it will become past after a few minutes, few seconds, few hours. Then it is past, gone. You cannot find the same flower again. You may weep and wail, but the flower is gone. So Brahman never becomes past. And it was never future. Future means it is not present now. It will become present at some other moment. Then it is called future. And you cannot call it Vartamana, present, like any other object. Because any other object, it becomes present, means it presents itself to you. When an object presents itself to you, it becomes present. For a while. Brahman does not fall under the stream of past, present and future. Brahman transcends the stream of past, present and future. Instead, it is ever present. Always present. Sat. That is Sat. Kalatraye api, trikale api tishtati iti Sat. It does not have a relative presence, unlike any other object. Any other object becomes present for a while in the stream of time, in the flow of time. Therefore, kincha, moreover, anyatra bhutacha, it is distinct from bhuta. Bhuta means atikrantat kalat, distinct from atikranta kala. It does not belong to atikranta kala, the past time. अन्यच्च कालात् भव्याच्च. Bhavyācha means bhavishyatashcha kalat, and it is distinct from bhavya means bhavishyat, distinct from future also, free from future also. Tatha vartamanat, similarly from vartamana also it is distinct. It transcends all three times. Bhāshyakara explains, Kalatrayena yanna parichhidyate ityarthaha. Yat kalatrayena na parichhidyate ityarthaha. It is not limited by kalatraya, the three times, past, present and future. Means kala parichheda rahitaha. Kala parichheda rahitam ityarthaha. Yad idrisham vastu sarva vyavahara gocharatītam pashyasi janasi tadvada mahyam. Yat idrisham vastu, this kind of a vastu, this kind of a reality, the absolute reality. Sarva vyavahara gocharatītam, it transcends the domain of all vyavahara. It transcends vyavahara, transcends the duality. All vyavahara is within the domain of duality. The Atma Tattva transcends duality. Therefore, it is vyavahara gochara atita. It transcends the domain of duality and transcends the domain of all transactions. Pashyasi, pashyasi is equal to janasi. It does not mean you see, not visual perception. Drishya dhatu is generally used in the sense of visual perception, but here it is not in the sense of visual perception. Janasi tadvadamahyam, please tell me that. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyase Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.